5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi. Hello. Okay, so this is the point where Mike suddenly goes, what haven't I switched on? And he's just remembered he hasn't turned the smoke machine on.
Oh, no smoke. We'll have to, mind you, probably get some from your anus. Today, he's letting some rich ones off, even so much so that Carrie said, sounds interesting, as he was letting some
I presume that was, I must have done a little toot as I walked back towards the house.
But it must have been like your own little fireworks display.
Yeah, I was trying to be all gentlemanly a minute ago. I'm like, you know when you know one's brewing and you feel, right, okay, I'm going to step outside, and then all of a sudden your body just goes, sucks it right back in.
A little toot.
Yeah, a little toot.
Hello.
Or as
first of all, hello, Carrie. Lee, how are you doing, man? And Leanne. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, and Taylor as well. Hello. Ooh. Leanne and Taylor's got his skid pad tomorrow.
He's got his skid pants. Hey, we all have accidents.
I'm supposed to have a session.
Oh, it was the topic I was referring to. What were we talking about?
Oh, what were we talking about?
Because we cover so much ground in so little time. Yeah, we've already had like a massive, great conversation spanning multiple topics.
Mark and Rob, hello. How are you doing? Really nice to hear from you both. Rob, any improvements with the voice?
Yes, do tell. What's going on with you, Mark?
Rachel, hello.
Hello, Richard.
How did your brass thing go? That came out sounding wrong.
As your brass, love.
It was the what was it? It wasn't.
They had a Spitfire was wheeled into Georgia.
Yeah, but it was on Remembrance Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because I was with Saviours that day. How did your Remembrance thing go? Because you had a load of different things that you were doing, and then.
I think you were busy. I'm doing okay. Saw Bournemouth on Saturday. Very good. Oh yeah, because we were also in Brightlingsea.
Oh right.
Yeah, so Glenn and Paul and everyone popped in to say hello. They'd already set up. We were still setting up because we're rubbish and can't get our shit together in time.
When I was playing with you, I don't think there was one time when you started on time. Is it always
things like that? I have had conversations at that Brightlingsea gig because I said to them, guys, look, we need to be sound checked at least 15 minutes before we play because I've got to go and vocal warm up and I've got to go and get changed and everything for the gig. So literally, if we're just sound checking before we go on, that's me fucked up for the night.
I used to help you doing the setup when I was playing with you.
Know.
And you would still be fucking around like 5 minutes.
I know. Nothing changes.
Nothing ever changes. Nothing changes at all. My leads are still in the box at the start, and we can't sing along like before.
But yes, so Bournemouth were good, excellent, and
I think Ziggy went to see them. He was with who was he with?
He's a
Devil's
tinkerer.
Punch Bowl, and he's a tinkerer. Neil, hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yeah, and then I think, I didn't realise it was Brightlingsea. I thought they were playing at the Cowan Telescope or something.
Okay.
But, yeah, cool. How was your gig in Brightlingsea?
It was, we were a bit worried it was going to be quiet, because obviously two bands in the same place. No, it ended up being quite a nice crowd, and it always tends to get quite rowdy towards the end. But no, it was good. We had a good laugh, and
excellent.
Yeah. So not bad. What about you? What were you doing?
I had so Friday and Saturday I had 2 gigs, but that was the same venue.
Oh yeah.
So on the Friday I was
Residency.
I was with Sons of Southport, and then Stella Groove on the Saturday.
Hello, TL.
It was hello TL. Haven't heard from you in a while. How you doing, man? How's that? You've finished your move and everything now, haven't you? So yeah.
Can I just point out this is very telling of Lee. He said, look, I keep meaning to pop into the Freemasons' Arms when you're there, but every time there's a band I want to see at another pub, which means he doesn't want to see us. Fine.
Understandable, Lee. Anyway, they'd be starting late, so you could probably see 4 or 5 other bands that turn up.
I believe the Wayne's World quote is worth here. Oh, bring! I believe this knife is yours.
Voice is very much better recently, thanks. Oh, excellent, dude. I'm so glad to hear that. Top end slowly coming back week by week. Definitely think I'm I've damaged something probably down.
Dude, my cheese, not the cheapest, but
right, I thought you were going my cheese.
my cheese. The singing teacher I had recently, her name's Georgia Train. She is one of the best in the business for people who've suffered vocal injuries. She's incredibly good at diagnosing issues that you have. If I can, more than happy to pass her details on to you. She is absolutely phenomenal. I recommend her. Yeah.
Even just, I got you.
Yeah, it was through.
I can't remember what her name was, but yeah.
Yeah, it was someone you met, and I went
down at where was I? was doing a couple of days.
Was it Guildford or
BIM?
BIM.
Yeah.
And yeah, then she put me onto this teacher and say the best vocal teacher that I've ever had.
And even just a couple of lessons with her is really, but just for knowing where to place your voice and how to look after it and stuff like that.
Absolutely. So if you want, Stace, bloody hell, how are you? God, it's been a while. It's true, it has been a long time. Hello, my lovely. Good to have you with us.
Hello, my lovely.
Right, my lover.
Mark said, I'm good. Just ordered some smaller clothes. Oh, dude, you're doing so well, man.
What was that? Something about this is Rachel. Hang on, we've just missed what Rachel said. Let's pan back up because the word awesome is featured in it, so we've got to read that.
Remember at Spitfire, World War II veteran. Oh, yeah, the last post. That was it. Yeah. It was all absolutely awesome. The veteran, though, the best and most awesome, inspiring point of the weekend. Both Navy, 99 and 101 years old.
Because there can't be many left now, can there?
No, dude, no.
Oh, that sucks. Life's shit. Right, anyway. Mike, I know it's been so long. I'm okay, thanks. You? I'm right. We're still doing this. Still farting our way through various classic numbers. Attempting to play our instruments. Yeah.
Lee said, I will see you there at some point. Don't you worry.
All right.
Don't you worry, you little head.
I expect a very big cuddle. Yes. No cuddle. I'll be very offended. Right. So.
Right. TL, doing okay. We are moving next door.
Oh. Okay.
We just closed Saturday. Oh, I'm glad you've closed, man.
First one was just temporary as it was the same property.
Oh, right.
Sweet. So, are you looking forward to it? Are you happy with everything? Is everything going as it should?
It's such a nerve-wracking thing having to do.
I've never had to move, so when that day comes, that's going to be one mother of a clusterfuck.
Especially with all the shit you've got.
Oh God, yeah. I'm just going to have to buy a massive storage unit, throw it all in it, and gradually take it all out as time goes on.
What do you want to do?
Right.
Oh, actually, do you fancy that?
Yeah. You know, why not? Let's do this shit, motherfucker.
Do some.
Is my smoke machine working yet?
Is my smoke machine working?
Yeah, I did sound a bit. Oh,
machine working.
Okay.
You ready? We haven't really checked everything properly, have we?
Of course we haven't. And I'm turning on the wrong program. I actually need my words rather than a mixer.
Just such a bunch of
Tio says, doing okay. We are moving next door. Oh, no, I've already read that. He's had 1 hour's sleep. I've just lost the ability to remember things.
Oh, dear.
Never, Mike. Okay, so things are challenging as always. Okay, right, we're going to do some...
No, I think he's saying to you, you've never moved.
Oh, never.
I'm just saying. He's saying
I moved to my current abode when I believe I was 1 year old.
So where were you before?
Why am I gotten very nasally? Why have I gone deep?
When I was 1 year old, man and boy.
I've sort of gone into Cockney DJ.
Yes.
Not quite sure what's going on.
Oh dear, never mind. Right, let's do some.
Okay. Shall we put the rest of the instruments in?
Put the rest of the instruments in. It's gonna help, isn't it? Oh, what are you doing? Right. So don't expect much from today. This is as good as it's going to get. It's going to be downhill.
We're here today to make you feel better about your own musical prowess. Oh, life, it's bigger. It's bigger than you. You are not me. set it up. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion.
My vocals a bit loud.
Trying to keep up with you, and I don't know if I could do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I said enough. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you cry. Every whisper and every waking hour, I'm choosing my confession, trying to keep an eye on you, like a hurt, lost and blinded fool. Oh no, I've said too much. I set it up. Consider this, a hint of the century. Consider this, the slip that brought me to my knees fail. What if all these fantasies come flailing around, and now I've said too much. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. That was just a dream. That was just a dream. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion,
You're like a visual DJ.
trying to keep up with you, but I don't know if I could do it. Oh no, I've said too much. Haven't said enough. I thought that I saw you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. That was just a dream. Try, why? Try, cry. That was just a dream. Just a dream. Just a dream. Corker.
Dicker.
So. Nice.
I've got a snotty nose.
So TL said, what he said, never Mike, no, never Smooth. Always wondered if REM said too much. Then why did they finish the song? He has a very valid point.
A very valid point.
Hello, Kirsty. How are you? Okay, right.
Right, what do you want to do?
Let's. Good question.
Do you want to do...
Oh. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know what key it's in, but...
Shall we find out?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll find out. Might need to bring this up a touch. That's a reverb.
That's reverb. Let's go that way. And
Lovely.
right. Okay, here we go. Last resort. I'm still doing it. Last resort. Who live in a house like this? I'm Lloyd Grossmaning it, aren't I? I'm right in there with the Grossman.
Land gross out.
Okay.
Oh,
God,
dear.
I haven't done this one, God, for a long time. Okay, here we go. Right, here. Are we ready? Oh, drums.
Nice to see you too, Stace.
Oh, should I have been in by now? Hang on. I wasn't sure with the clicks. It seemed slightly different.
You'd get a 4 count and then you'd be in.
Oh, hang on, no.
2.
See if my key's right.
4, 1.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort. It's not a great backing track, is it? Cut my life into pieces. I risk my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Don't even care if I die bleeding. Would it be wrong, would it be right? If I took my life tonight, chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight. I don't contemplate suicide. Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Please somebody won't tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Please somebody won't tell me I'm fine. Didn't I was ready for this. The living too late and this present. No, was it? You're in a chaos and living in sin. Downward spiral, where do I begin? It all started when I lost my mother. No love for myself and no love for another. Searching to find a love upon a higher level. Finding nothing but questions and devils. Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Please somebody should tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Is that bass in a different key? Nothing's online. It's a different key. That's it. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. I can't go. I thought it sounded odd. This way. Got my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Would it be wrong, would it be right? You took my life tonight. Chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight. And I contemplated suicide. Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Please somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Please somebody will tell me I'm fine. Nothing's alright. Nothing is fine. Running and I'm crying. I can't go on living this way. Can't go on living this way. Nothing's all right. Well, that was interesting. So yeah, we played it in the wrong key to start with.
Yeah, just so I like to span the keys, the genres when I'm playing. What did Carrie say? Carrie, I love seeing Simon enjoying Michael singing. Enjoying, well.
Yeah, especially in that case. Oh, chat subject. Should we chat? Should we chat subject?
Why have I got a 4 next to my name?
Where?
Where?
I can't see it.
Hey, Stace, I'm good.
Oh.
You, I miss
Hello.
Oh.
Our ESO Dungeons.
ESO
Online
Dungeons.
gaming.
What's ESO Dungeons?
Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh.
Fantasy running around, killing things with magic spells and swords and shit. All good fun.
Do you still do that?
I haven't played it for quite a while now.
Okay.
I'm onto other things, other games. delving into different pastures.
Somebody's doing well.
Right. Shall we have a debate?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Right. Okay.
Carrie's screenshotted it, so maybe she can send it to you and we can see what she means.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we haven't. I'm still doing it.
What's wrong with you today?
I don't know. Okay.
What do you mean? I don't know.
I don't know. It's like a cross between Lloyd Grossman and Matt Berry.
In a kind of like girlfriend.
Yeah, girlfriend.
Yeah. Right. What are we doing?
Okay. This is I'm doing it. Right. Stop. This is an interesting subject, Simon.
Go on.
I don't know why I'm doing it. I just genuinely don't.
Fucking weird.
Okay. So, the subject tonight is, ladies and gentlemen, happiness.
Right. First, I've got to ask Stace.
Yeah.
You're at work.
What? Why?
Why? What's going on?
Stacey, what's going on this time of this ungodly hour?
You tell us now.
Yeah. Okay, so the subject is happiness. Yes, happiness. Are you ready?
Just give the possess. Right, hit me with it.
Okay. Happiness. What is it? Is it the key to life? Or is it kind of more is it not quite all it's
cracked up
to be?
So, right, Stace, we're going to get back to you in a minute.
Yep.
Right, so first of all, where's your opinion on this, or are you bizarrely intrigued by it?
I think a lot of people think the pursuit of happiness is kind of the key to life.
Right, but what would you say?
I think happiness is completely because it can come and go so quickly and can be completely circumstantial. You can
circumstantial.
I honestly circumstantial. But I think the difference between having happiness and purpose can keep you going through life in the worst of times, while happiness is just can be a fleeting emotion. You could be happy 1 minute and then completely distraught the next. So I don't think if you have happiness as the pursuit of your goal for life, I don't think it's not something you can hold on to. It's sand that's always going to be falling through your fingertips. What do you think?
So,
tell me, Simon.
Chemically speaking, we're driven by happiness. Chemically speaking, enzyme-wise, things like dopamine, cortisol, oxytocin. Well, not cortisol. I don't know why I said that. Oxytocin. We are driven to pursue the production of those chemicals. So things that make us happy, things that excite us, turn us on. How it's termed biologically is they actually would term it more as aroused, but not in a sexual way. If you're happy, if you're alive, when your brain's highly functioning, you're aroused. When you're happy, people say time flies when you're having fun, and this is an actual scientific. There's lots of research into this. Happiness is losing 4 stone in weight. Oh, dude, that's so good, man.
That's really so impressive, so man. Good. Well done.
Yeah, there's lots of research into this. So they don't. It used to be believed that the faster your heart beated, that changed your perception of time. But they actually say it's aroused, and that can be because of the chemical changes in your body. So we are driven. Food makes us happy. We are driven by a hug and a kiss from someone we love, a smile from a child. All these things produce dopamine, oxytocin, cortisol. Kind of tempers your moods. So happiness is owning dogs, although Orion is something
sometimes stress.
I've been looking after my neighbours' cats over the last few days. Again, just really interesting their behaviour, just how everything's so on their terms. Whereas with a dog is completely different. You know, if you're happy, the dog's happy. If you're sad, the dog's sad.
Yeah.
The cat, you just happen to fit in its time frame.
The
Happy
cat,
days.
it's kind of like the boss will see you now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's definitely the CEO of any household. And same with kids as well. You have kids; they become the managers, the CEO of the household. Everything's around them.
That's why we have dogs.
But hope is something that drives us. We hope, and things that we have hope for eventually make us happy, or derive and drive towards us being happy. So I would. My personal view is that happiness is the thing that keeps us going. If you don't have happiness, if you don't have hope, that's when people lose all reason for living. If you are just existing, that drives people to a state of despair, to a state of depression. Happiness is the antidote to that.
Do you think, though, we can, and Stacey said, happiness is seeing my kids get the support and help they have needed and being able to get medication they need.
Yeah.
That's really good, because I know, Stacey, you've said over the years and the issues you've had, it's just been such a bastard trying to get them everything they need. So if they are getting the help they need and everything, that's amazing.
Taylor said that happiness is slipping and sliding cards around, so he's going, he's doing, oh, fuck, what's wrong with my brain?
Skip hands.
No, it's not skip hand. It's drifting. So he's going drifting tomorrow at Santa Pod. I was really hoping to go, but I'm supposed to have a session. The guy from Network's coming in tomorrow to do some vocals, but if he doesn't, I'm going to try and make it up to Santa Pod to see him do his drifting.
Will that make you happy?
Yeah. So I've spoken to Taylor a lot. I used to fiddle with cars a lot when I was younger. And Taylor is quite an amazing mechanic in his own right. In the way he thinks is just his concept, and he's quite kind of visionary, really, in the way that he approaches his stuff. And when I was talking to him, it's really lovely when you see someone and they're in their element, and you can see such joy in their face when they're talking about something that makes them happy.
Yeah.
When you talk about Orion, I see exactly the same thing with you and Carrie. You see that happiness. For a lot of other people that I know where they've got kids, when they're talking about their kids, there's such joy in their eyes. Or people talk about their hobbies, there's such a joy. Those are the things that really make people, they'll work the hard shifts that, NHS and exactly like Stacey's. And you're doing that to be able to take that weekend to be able to do the things that you want to do, to have the life you want to lead, the things that are going to cheer you up, going to make you happy. That gives you a purpose.
It's an interesting point, actually. What evening happiness is the absence of stress and fear. Everything being okay is enough for me to be happy. Contentment. That's interesting.
So that's a really interesting thing. Happiness is pulling my kids out of school, allowing them to be themselves.
There's a lot I'm noticing. We'll come back to your point, Leanne, but a lot I'm noticing with parents. It seems that their happiness derives from their kids.
Because from the point that their kids are born, that then becomes their world. You and I, we don't have kids,
no,
so we're
selfish bastards.
But we have hobbies. We have other things. For me, if I'm playing music, I mean that's why I turn up here every Tuesday. I love playing music.
You've just got nowhere else to go.
I've got no fucking friends. So, but like when we're chatting about stuff. Yeah. We are both really happy when we're talking about just debating ideas and talking about concepts and stuff like that. Can we go back to
what Leanne said about contentment?
Leanne said. That is such an important thing, because so many people strive for happiness. And so my brother, for instance, he has to keep buying stuff. He has to keep spending money. That's how he gets happiness. But once he's got the thing, then it loses its shiny, glistening.
But that's what I mean by
he loses the joy that brings him. Whereas I've always been the type of person, I'll get something, and every time I use that, I'm just content. I don't need loads of things. I don't actually. Although I own a load of instruments,
you don't.
Other than instruments, I don't own any other thing.
No, you don't actually. Everything everything you own serves a purpose for your music.
For my work, that's all.
Yeah.
But I don't actually own anything. In my bedroom, there's nothing. There's a stereo in it, there's a telly, and my wardrobe. That's all I've got in my bedroom. And around my house, there's fuck all in my house. So.
But he does have a rotating armoury of butt plugs. You should, it's a splendid thing. Just claps his hand twice.
That was our conversation earlier, wasn't
I know. It just rotates around, and there they are in all their glory. They're all chrome as well. Jukebox rises out of the front of the bed. Oh, it's a glorious thing.
You know, hope and is something that drives us because we're all... And let's move away from us, humans. I'm sorry, I'm talking way too much. We should get back to this.
No, it's interesting. The thing is, this is something that everybody can relate to. This is...
Homer said a lovely thing there. Happiness is whatever makes you warm inside. Leanne, what she said about contentment...
Usually diarrhea. That always makes me warm inside.
No, but how many people will say, they're gasping for a cup of tea or something like that, and they'll have a cup of tea and you'll go, oh. And that, again, is, you know, when you have a really nice meal, it gives off endorphins. It gives off, when we around people we enjoy being around, we get a dose of dopamine. You see a band you like, listen to music. You listen to music that you love, and you get a dose of dopamine with that.
Does that mean...
Sorry, dude. TL says, hope is sometimes good, but it can let you down. Goals seem better. I think hope is the thing that's... So to me, TL, anyway, hope is the thing that's on the way to getting something. Goals, you know, you set goals and hope. I kind of see them very much the same way. You hope to get something. You hope to achieve something. You hope to work towards something. And then when you get there, sometimes it's not what you imagined it would be or doesn't give you the joy you want. I can't imagine you
having... If you have goals, but you have no hope of achieving the goals, what's the point of setting the goals in the first place?
Yeah, so personally, I see hope and goals as really kind of the same thing. Stacey said, another happiness for me is when I finally get to see a family take their baby home from work after... Yeah, exactly, and you see that new life. And the joy that parents have when that, and also how scared they are when that new life is in their hands. Leanne says, I think what's happening in your life can affect what happens.
Happiness is in...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think
happiness is individual. I think we evolve and strive to better ourselves over time. But then, so that's a really important point Carrie's made there. Everyone derives happiness in a different way. And also some things that, like, I'll get extreme joy from hearing a certain song over and over again. Someone else will go, no, once I've heard the song, that's it.
Yeah.
It's done it for me. And also you have, they call it the utility of, in financial terms, it's called the utility of diminishing returns. So that first crisp you have, apparently that gives you the biggest dose of dopamine. That'll give you the biggest amount of endorphins. And then the next crisp you have and subsequent crisps, you get a diminishing amount of returns. And sometimes what's really good is if you say you're having a crisp packet, you have a few crisps, then you put it down and sort of seal it up, leave it for 10 minutes, then you come back to it, you get another hit of that. And it's very often people talk about sex in marriage. That can be very, kind of going through the motions and stuff like that. And that's why people are always turned on by new people they find and whatever else, because there's always the hope, the promise of some elation that you've not experienced. Same things with drink and also recreational drugs. That first time you have it, or that first big hit that you've had where you have a real high, people are often chasing that thereafter.
Yeah.
And it's always diminishing returns. So that, I think it's actually quite a complex thing. And when you talk about animals as well, animals will have a lot simpler criteria. It's food, it's mating, it's safety. And that's as far as we see animals, as our understanding.
That sounds like Carrie. Food, mating, and safety. If she's got those.
Well, I've always thought you need three things in life. You need something or someone to love. You need hope, so something you work towards, something that you are striving for, and warmth.
I think purpose is one of the things, because
that I would say is hope. Would you disagree?
I don't know.
If you disagree, why?
I think purpose is one of those things that's, and we've talked about like Carrie's friend Dion multiple times. Like Dion with all of her health issues. If she didn't have her son to get up for as a purpose to, that I have to look after my son, she'd be like, fuck this.
But then I think that's going back to what Rachel was saying about
whereas hope,
the thing of this lack of stress. When people have lots of money worries, when people have lots of worries in their life, it detracts from the happiness they will achieve. The less worry you have, the more of a state of, as Leanne said, contentment, but then also, oh, hello, Leanne. The other Leanne's in. Is the contentment and more realisation of happiness, a longer bout of happiness, contentment.
Yeah. Leanne just said, last year happiness for me looked like Spain, sun, a band, a new job, a health scare turned life upside down, and just being here, just being okay, that's happiness enough right now.
Yeah, that's contentment, isn't it? Yeah.
And that's also perspective, isn't it?
Purpose keeps you going. That's
because you can pursue happiness, and you can have ideals of what you believe happiness is. Yeah. But then, as Leanne says, something can come along that turns your life on its head. And you're like, you know what? My bar for happiness is now a lot less.
But then that also is that thing when you've got a large... People only make changes in their life. Again, I think it's diminishing returns. When you hit rock bottom or you hit a hard place, that's when you kind of look and reevaluate things. But as things go along, I've seen so many people like this where... especially if they're very material and less kind of spiritual, say, it's consumption. Yeah. I need things, I need stuff to make me happy. And the more you get of that, it's kind of, oh, now I need something new to make me happy because I can't enjoy that one thing that I've just had.
Yeah.
And that's why I think contentment is a really important thing.
Do you find with people who require a lot of things...
Sorry, just remember what you're saying there. Just what Carrie said there. I like making other people happy as it makes me happy. See, I see that, I've said this before, I see there's dog people and there's cat people. Dog people are kind of, other people's happiness makes them happy. You get joy from seeing other people doing well and happiness. Cat people tend to be not really interested in how anyone else is doing. They're only interested in
what they can get.
Yeah, how their happiness is, what they're derived for.
Like the kind of people who like just talk about themselves and
exactly.
Just sort of people who just all they are takers and takers, and they just don't, same as cats are, just come in, everything's on my terms, you do what I want and I'll just take what I want.
And I'm not interested in
anyone else. Yeah,
very much, yeah. Leanne said, I was forced to face my mortality. Oh, God, that's
really horrible.
Yeah. Simon, when
IV Simon, when IV...
LV5?
LV...
TL, you're going to need to help me out there, TL.
That might be pressing the enter key too early, though.
I know a few of them.
Yeah, so do we.
Yeah. Right. Shall we do some music?
Let's do some music.
That was a really interesting chat.
That was.
Everyone.
Thank you for joining in, everyone.
Yeah. I've never seen it do loading.
Yay, this actually worked a second time. Yay. How someone treats me will determine whether I'm a cat or dog person. That is a very, very exceptional point, Leanne. Well done.
That's interesting, actually, Leanne, because I think I give people a lot of rope, and then...
Maybe too much, Simon.
Maybe, but then I think that's what makes me happy, is I kind of think, no, there's still hope. There's still hope. They can be a nice person. There's still hope,
but I think there comes a point like when you do...
Because I know we've spoken about this a lot, and you say, oh, I draw a line, and then that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, then I walk over that line. And but no, like, I've seen you go out of your way for people and really put yourself on the line for them, and then you just get basically shat on from a great height. So I think there's got to be a kind of a cut-off point to say, I'm willing to give you this much, but if you give too much rope, then I think people start abusing that.
Yeah. Simon, if hope for change, that will make change.
If I hope for change, what will make change? Hope or purpose?
If I hope for change, well, I was kind of... So I see what you're saying, TL. I was kind of saying that if you hope to get a new job, or you hope to find the house that you was going to, suit all your needs, or you hope to I don't know, do something. You hope you're going to have kids in 2 years or whatever the case is. That's something you could say that's also a goal. It's something you're going to work towards.
But is the hope itself? Hope to me almost sounds like a kind of wishing, whereas I think what TL means, if you have purpose is more likely to drive you towards that goal than going, oh, I hope that. I hope I win the lottery. Do you buy a ticket? No. Well, it's not going to happen, is it?
So I guess it's just your definition of hope and purpose, how you see that.
Yeah.
Because you could say purpose is I'm doing a job that's worthwhile. That's my purpose. Or I'm a parent. That's my purpose. That's very different to hope. You could say my purpose is doing a job, but I hate my job. That's not going to bring you happiness.
Yeah, that's true. Rachel says, oh, hang on, that just disappeared there. Where you gone? Where you gone? Where are you hiding? There we go. Rachel said, before I pulled my kids out of school, they were struggling, unhappy, bullied. It's amazing how many... There's a lot of parents pulling their kids out of school now, and I think for good reasons. Now they don't have to worry about other people's standards and just be themselves. They're so much happier. Yeah, that is one of the things that...
Do you worry how they will cope going into...
society, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Not that they're kind of void of society, but just not having similar experiences. I mean, one thing that drives division with people from different backgrounds is that, you've got different experiences, that people see me and they instantly take so many assumptions from my colour that I'm going to have a certain religion, or I'm going to have certain traditions, or I eat a certain food, or whatever the case is. That can drive division. Does that ever worry you, Rachel?
I know from I've got various students who are like homeschooled, and often because they're on the spectrum, or then they're divergent and they struggle in those situations, or they're not given enough time at school, they might need that extra help, or they're bullied because they're different.
Yeah.
And I know in that sort of situation, especially for someone if you've got autism and everything, trying to understand why people are being like that to you, and why not understanding, well, why am I different? Why am I being treated like this is so difficult. Because I mean, most of us, I was bullied at school. And
I was too.
Yeah, you were as well.
By you?
Yeah, I was such a bastard.
Why I order?
Yeah, I was... How old were you? Yeah, so you were at secondary school, I was in primary school, and I was a right bully to you.
Just came all the way over to Kent.
I think, so if you do take your kids out of school, from what I've been told, you have to make sure that they're still part of clubs, they're still socialising, they're still having that element, because otherwise what can happen is, I know with one of my students, he became very... you can see that him being the sole focus in the household, if his mother talks to anyone else, he's like, he's so used to having all of that attention.
But you have that diversity just with kids that have siblings and children that are... I know one of my girlfriends was an only child, and she really struggled with the idea of sharing and just not getting her way. It was a real big problem,
Leanne says, I don't fear them lacking school or struggling in future from not going to school, but very much so from trauma and ruining their natural love of learning. Yeah, because it does, for a lot of people, if they did have the right support or a better environment that they can thrive in, so many people, even though maybe later in life they do develop coping mechanisms and they manage to mask and they manage to get through life, if they had that opportunity to actually flourish, life may have gone on a completely different trajectory.
See you, TL. Nice to have spoken to you. Thanks for joining as well.
Hello, Rebecca. She snuck in at the last minute. Rachel said, as Carrie said, Eden's flourished from homeschooling. My kids are probably better adjusted to the outside world than school kids are. They're interacting more with adults and a more diverse range of people. I'll make sure they're social. Yeah, that's such an important factor. Absolutely. Well done, you, Rachel.
But it's really hard. No matter what you do, there's always going to be things where you think, oh, that's not going to be enough, or it's going to be too much. It's just such a minefield.
That's why I'm not a parent, because I don't want that kind of responsibility.
I have no penis, so that's
not what I've heard. He was telling me some damn saucy stories there.
The irony. Right. So,
Okay, a bit of White Snake, everyone.
yeah.
Bit of Wheat Snack.
Oh, poor Becca. I've got to tell you about poor Becca's job. I haven't replied back to your email as well, I wouldn't.
I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. Hanging on the promises of the songs of yesterday. And I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again. Here I go again. Though I keep searching for an answer, I never seem to find what I'm looking for. Lord, I pray, give me strength to carry on.
See you later.
'Cause I know what it means, see you later, Leanne, to walk along the lonely street of dreams. Here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter I was born to walk alone. I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Just another heart in need of rescue, waiting on love's sweet charity. But I'm gonna hold on for the rest of my days, 'cause I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. And here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter I was born to walk alone. And I've made up my mind, and I ain't wasting no more time. But here I go again. Here I go again. Here I go again. Here I go. Good, Simon. Goodbye, Mark. See you later. I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. And here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter I was born to walk alone. I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. And here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter I was born to walk alone. And I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter I was born to walk alone. And I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. End. Right, for those of you who have just departed, much love to you all. Enjoy the rest of your week, ladies and gents. Whatever you're doing, enjoy your weekend.
But to be fair, if they've just departed, they won't hear that.
That's very true. If you watch the rerun, love you. Mwah.
Oh, do you fancy doing that?
Ooh.
No.
Nah. Don't trust my voice.
That?
What's that?
Well, any of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, which one?
What about some love? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to make some love and feel like it too.
Sweet, sweet love.
Sweet love.
I don't know what that one is.
No idea either.
I'll put that on just see.
Okay. Baby, if I think about you, I think about love. Darling, can't live without you and your love. And if I had those golden dreams of my yesterdays, I would wrap you in the heavens till I'm dying all the way, 'cause I feel like making love. Feel like making love. Feel like making love. Feel like making love to you. So baby, when I think about you, I think about love. And darling, I can't live without you and your love. And if I had the sun and moon and they were shining, I would give you both night and day of anal satisfying, 'cause I feel like making, yeah, I feel like making love. Yeah, I feel like making love. Yeah, I feel like making love. Feel like making love to you. I want this solo to be completely inappropriate. Are you ready, Simon? And if I had those golden dreams of my yesterdays, I would wrap you in the heavens till I'm dying all the way, 'cause I feel like making, yeah, I feel like making love. Yeah, I feel like making love. Yeah, I feel like making love. Feel like making love to you. Yeah, I feel like making love. Yeah, I feel like making love. Yeah, I feel like making love. Feel like making love to you. Go on, Simon. Feel like making love. Yeah, I feel like making love. Feel like making love to you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a beastly solo, sir. Well done.
Oh, too kind. Thank you, dude. Killer notes at the end, man. Really good.
That was a tester. I'm just trying to see. I've got a Queen gig the weekend.
Oh, have you? Where are you playing?
We are at, I think it's Earlscombe Cons Club. So I'm kind of testing to...
Oh, it's really nice round Earlscombe, isn't it?
Yeah, they're a really nice bunch down there. I've been slowly seeing if my range is coming back. So I'm just testing it just to check, just in hope.
Do they do a Queen song now?
Yeah, shall we finish on... what about... I'll tell you what, have we got... No, we haven't. What Queen one do you want to do?
I don't know, I can't think of any off the top of my head.
No, me neither. Let's go for... Let me see if one just appears. We've got 7 Seas of Rye.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, let's give it a go.
Yeah?
I can't quite remember it, but...
Oh, have we got somebody to learn?
Becca works...
Oh, yes, do tell while I'm looking for a song.
She works with kids with learning difficulties and stuff like that. And she often comes back from work with, like, scratches to her face.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Really, it's such a hard job that she does. And that must be, you know... I was saying to her, like, you know, how do you do a job where you're getting attacked? But, yeah.
It's like people who...
I really feel for her.
Yeah, it's because, you know, the kids can't help it. They're, you know, they're kids.
That's what she was saying. She was saying there was one kid, I think it's lines from Peppa Pig. He's just constantly giving lines from Peppa Pig. And if he doesn't get your total attention while you're trying to deal with it, he'll be just in your face.
Yeah.
Trying to grab at you, just saying that the lines get louder and louder and louder until he gets acknowledged.
I had one of my students, I didn't have him for very long because he was... sort of on the spectrum and had learning difficulties as well, so he had like sort of double-barreled. Yeah. And we tried him out on piano and things, and he was really, really struggling. But I was wearing my glasses at the time, and he looked at me and he went, "Can you take your glasses off?" I was like, "Oh no, I need." He goes, "No, take them off." I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, "Because I want to break them." And he would get these really very violent impulses, and like the father was really worried that I had the screens, and he said, "We can't have TVs in the house because he will smash them." Oh my God. He just gets such strong impulses. And the thing is, he was talking about it, like at school, and he was saying, you know, when I want to hit people, and it's just the urges he gets, and he just feels the need to act on them. You know, he just hasn't got that ability to block. I won't go into it because there was some. The father wasn't exactly the nicest person either, but so yeah, the support wasn't great, shall we say? But I haven't had to deal with that kind of thing in my life, so right. 7 Seas of Rye. Here we go, ladies and gents. So we are going to finish on this tune. Thank you for joining us. Lovely to make your acquaintance as always.
Lovely to make your acquaintance.
At least I've got going
Lovely
like
to make your acquaintance. Down, boy.
Rachel, I used to do that caring for people with learning disabilities, all age spectrum. It's difficult when they lash out, but I just blocked it out. Same with working with people with dementia. You know,
but as much as, I mean, patience and sort of, I don't know, the ability to just...
It takes its toll.
Jesus, man, what a hard job to do.
So for anyone who does that kind of work, you have our utmost admiration. I couldn't. I don't have the stones for that.
As it is, I want to punch you.
Yeah.
And you're nice.
Well.
Do you know what key this is, dude?
Whatever the piano starts in.
Oh, well, that's helpful, thanks.
Done dementia care as well. You're a glutton for punishment, Rachel, but I respect you, bloody hell I do. Here we go. Well done! I love this song. yes, send upon your earth from the skies. I command your very souls, you unbelievers. Read before we what is mine, the seven seas are bright. Can you hear me, you peasant friendly counselors? I stand before you naked to the eye. I will destroy any man who dares abuse my trust. I swear that you'll be mine. The seven seas are bright. Sisters, I live a life for your sisters. Do and I die. In denial of ourselves, we belong to forever. Storm the master marathon I fly through. Rise, flash and thunder, fire, I'll survive. I'll defy the laws of nature and come out alive. And I'll get you, be gone with you, you shot and shady senators. Give out the good, give out the bad, evil cry. I love this line. I challenge the mighty Titan and his troubadours. And with a smile, I'll take you to the seven seas of ride. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. Love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Enjoy your week, your weekend, and we will see you next Tuesday. Leanne, I'm sorry to get to say what's that? Oh, quickly squeeze that in. Beautiful ending.
Yeah, so got attacked by a 6-year-old too. Still have scars on my arm.
That's from a 6-year-old.
Yeah, so Leanne also looks after a couple of kids that need have learning difficulties. I worked with both of those. Got chased for a 12-hour shift by an 8-year-old man trying to attack me. Oh my God!
Jesus Christ.
Taylor, see you later. Hopefully, depending on my session tomorrow, if he doesn't come in, I'm going to try and make my way up to see you do your drifting tomorrow.
Let's hope.
Santa Pod. Yeah.
All right, everyone. Take care. Much love. Mwah.
Have a lovely week. Thank you for joining us, and be kind.
Exactly. If you can't be kind, just stay away from everyone else because I don't need you. Bye.
Bye.